How we doing? How we feeling? Another great win for the Charlotte Hornets. Making it 9 in a row now. Finally starting to put it together after all these years. Man, it feels good. We finally have the team to do it. We finally have a coach that's invested in the team, which we've never had. Man, it just feels good. But if you don't know me, my name is Josiah. This is the Keep Buzzing channel. Here I'll be going over, recapping the games, going over stats, and hopefully getting into live streaming a little down the road once I build a little base. I'll definitely be going live during the games and maybe doing even post-game lives as well. But to cover tonight's game, the Hornets win 126-119 over the Atlanta Hawks in Atlanta. And there was definitely some good in this game and some bad. We'll be going over both, but for the most part, it was good for the Hornets at least. But we'll go over everything real quick. First, I want to say Bridges is the glue to this team. Man, oh man, he's the glue to this team. He is the only physical presence we have on this damn team. The way he's able to get to the basket, the way he's able to finish through contact, and the way he plays defense in just the physical way is just something we need on this team. Because we kind of do lack size in a lot of areas, lack a lot of physicality. So he definitely brings a refreshing breath of fresh air to the team. Plus, he's a solid free throw shooter as well. He doesn't really get the praise that he deserves being on this team. He's really the glue to the team, and he really does cover a lot of holes in our game. The next person I want to talk about is Con Knipple. Man, oh man, he's been balling. He is the hot hand when we need it. He puts this team together so well. We've been missing a three-point shooter all these years. We finally got one, and Con is a sniper from three. He does struggle to dribble while driving, which is starting to become blatantly obvious, but once he gets set at the three-point line and gets a hot hand, man, oh man, he's special to watch. LaMelo, on the other hand, he's talented. Melo is a very talented basketball player, but he often makes very bad decisions on the court. Plays selfish ball at times, but he does facilitate this offense so well. He sets it up. He's our main facilitator on offense. And he really just... it's a love-hate relationship with him because he's so talented, but at times he really just doesn't play up to par and really just tries to take things into his own hands and really just ruins it for the team at times. But he had a solid game tonight as well. I don't have anything too bad to say about that other than some of the shot selection he takes and some of the passes and holding the ball too long. Some of that is just bad, but he had a solid game all around. Brandon Miller, another solid game. Somebody I think that doesn't need to be bringing the ball up the court since he stops at right in front of the half-court line and just sits there with the ball in his hand, waiting for defenders to kind of trap him at the half-court line. Yeah, he needs to stop bringing the ball up the court. But he's also another great addition to this offense as well. Brings another dynamic. Plays his best when he's slashing or at that mid-range level, but at the three-point line, he's solid, but he's not great. Defensively, he's solid, but not amazing. He does bring effort on defense as well, but he just doesn't need to be bringing the ball to the court at all, to say the least. Him, Con, Sion do not need to be bringing the ball to the court at all. And the next person I want to talk about, Kalkbrenner. Now we're going to start getting into the bad. Kalkbrenner is, how do I say this politely? Kalkbrenner has a presence on the court, but he does lack physicality. He does lack positioning on rebounds. He's never really in position to get rebounds. His eyes are never really active on defense to get any steals or active hands or anything like that. And man, it's hard to watch him at times because he lacks so much physicality and he's 7'1". He should be kind of bullying players. He really doesn't have a post game. He should be a lot better than what he's performing like, to put it lightly. And he needs to get in the weight room immediately because he's been getting exposed by being a weakling. I'll just put it like that. By being a weakling in the paint. You're 7'1". You need to be a little bit more physical, a little bit more dominant. You need to be in position to get rebounds, especially offensively where he's been lacking on getting rebounds. He's never in position. It just seems like his eyes are never in the right spot. His eyes aren't active or anything like that. But man, having a 7'1" body in the paint is just a benefit anybody will want to have. But I do think that's one of our weak spots on the team is the big area for sure. And that's something we definitely need to invest in for the future. Absolutely. Let's talk about the offense as a whole. So the offense does tend to be a little slow at setups at times, like setting up the offense. And that does cause us to force turnovers. You could see Atlanta was starting to pressure us whenever we took our time on offense, causing turnovers, giving them extra points that they shouldn't have, allowing them to bring the ball up the court, steal the ball, things like that. And man, it was just hard to watch at times. But Charles Lee, I think, is a great coach. He's invested in this team, and he knows how to make the right substitutions at the right times. And he knows how to get our guys back on track, which is very important for a coach, instead of just being somebody who has a clipboard on the sideline just telling people what to do. So Charles Lee is definitely a key to this team, a very important key. He's really, dare I say, the main focal point. Minus the players, yeah, he's obviously the main focal point on this team. He knows where to put guys. He knows how to control the whole team offensively and defensively. Man, I just love Charles Lee as the coach, man. I'm not going to get tired of him being the coach. Man, that's the best coach we've ever had. And I'm not even putting that lightly. I'm not even exaggerating. That's the best coach we've ever had. Free throw-wise, I think the free throws have been saving us a lot of the time. Because we've been going down to the wire, and these free throws have been keeping us in the game. Our high shooting percentage at the free throw line has really been keeping us in the game. And I love to see it because if you take into consideration if we missed a lot of those free throws, if we were a bad free throw shooting team, we definitely wouldn't be on this streak right now at all. Those free throws have been saving us. Miles Bridges has been solid at the line. Con Knipple, of course. LaMelo. Even Brandon Miller at the line. Even Kalkbrenner at the line has been solid as a free throw shooter. So everywhere our guys are on the court, at every position, they can shoot free throws, which is very important. And man, I just love to see this team put it together finally. After all these years, finally going on a win streak, putting it together, just being a solid unit all around. And versus Hawks team that is very young, very talented, and they did expose us a lot later on in the game by, what's his name, Alexander something? Nikhil Alexander? My bad if I don't know names. But he was torching us from three. Brandon Johnson, what's his name? Johnson, whatever his name is. My bad, I'm just not good with names, y'all. Johnson on the Hawks was kind of killing us as well. They were attacking the basket. They were getting threes. Our guys were getting sloppy on defense. It was just hard to watch sometimes. But we did recoup. We did take back control. And that's one thing I've noticed with this team. They're really resilient. And they know how to finish games, which I've never seen the Charlotte Hornets ever in my life do, to say the least. They've never finished games. They've never really even started games, but we won't even get into that. But we're finally starting to put it together, and it's looking real nice. Man, the future is bright with this team. Hopefully you make some new additions. I see that we got Kobe White as well. I'll go ahead and talk about that. I really do think that's a great addition to the team. He'll most likely be coming off the bench. Most likely, yeah, coming off the bench. But he's definitely a solid, very solid piece coming off the bench. I don't think the Bulls utilize him well enough. I think he'll be a very solid piece on this team. North Carolina homer, back home. I'm sure he wants to put on for North Carolina. And he'll just be that great six-man coming off the bench at the guard position that we really need. I know we kind of got rid of Colin Sexton. He brought authenticity, drive, determination on offense and defense. Even though he couldn't set up the offense or facilitate anything or pass the ball, Colin Sexton brought so much heart to this team. It was beautiful to watch. I haven't seen a player like that on this Hornets team maybe ever. So it was kind of tough losing him, but getting Kobe White in exchange was definitely solid. Kobe can play offense and defense pretty solidly, and he's just going to be a great addition to this team. I wish we would have kept Tyus Jones as kind of like that pass-first point guard, but I guess we do have too many guards on the team. We got rid of Mike Conley as well. It'll be interesting to see how our other additions help out the team as well. But for tonight, guys, that's kind of all I have. I know it wasn't probably the greatest summary. I know I wasn't probably the most articulate, but let me get started a little bit. Let me get my channel started. I'll get better as we go along. But man, this team is finally starting to put together. It's beautiful to watch. I hope you guys are as entertained as I am watching this team. And comment below if you want to see me go live stream in the future. If you guys would be interested in that. What other things you guys want me to cover in the future. And I can definitely get on top of that. But for tonight, guys, man, it was a beautiful win. Another great win. 9 in a row. Let's make it 10 in a row. Let's keep this streak going. And let's go Charlotte Hornets. All right, guys. Peace out.